Hello everyone, how's everybody doing this evening? Well guys, it's time to start again. We're going to start painting on these beautiful babies, and I'm going to be working on 2 at one time, guys. So now if you're a beginner, I don't suggest doing 2 or 3. Sometimes I'll do 3 at a time painting because I've already got my paints out and I just go ahead and do it. But I don't suggest that if you're just first starting. Okay, I'm just putting on my first wash. This is going to be my flesh color that I make up. And I'm not going to go specifics this time about how I mix it because I've done that on another video. Y'all can look back and see that. But this is, I will tell you, it's made out of, I use mineral spirits. And I use Genesis Red. Well, first I put in the Flesh 08, just Flesh 08, the Genesis Flesh 08. And I use that, and then I, with the mineral spirits. And then I mix in raw sienna and Genesis Red until I just get the color that I like. Now, I don't put in a lot of red, and I don't put in a lot of raw sienna. Just enough to give it a little color, because the red gives it a little bit of a life color, and the raw sienna just gives it those golden undertones. I like those in the babies. I think they're pretty to give them the golden undertones. You can, instead of that, you can just do that and add like a yellow layer on the baby. I just add it in with this, and it gives them a little bit of a golden undertone. And I like it like that. That's just me, guys. This is how I do it. And this is, forgot to tell you guys, this is that new baby I just got in, the little Lucinda. And I'm working on her. Now, guys, on these, I don't know that I'll go step by step, you know, like I did before with the other ones. Because, you know, it's real time consuming. You know, I had to make like, oh gosh, I don't know how many videos on it. So I probably won't go step by step, but I just thought I'd start these off tonight and I'd chat a little bit with you guys while I was doing it. And, yeah, so I've started this one. This is my new Lucinda that I just got in yesterday. Whoops. Goodness gracious. Dropped her, bless her heart. Let me go back over that and make sure I didn't leave, you know, where she landed, didn't leave a spot. But yeah, I just thought I would chat up with you guys a little bit while I'm doing this. Look at that. I just can't get over how that head's made. It's just so, I've never seen a head made like this, and I've done lots of Reborn dolls. I haven't run into a head like this that was sculpted this way. Very cute. She's got that real, you know, that fontanelle, which I have had some of the fontanelles, but, and some of these, I don't know what this is called right here, guys. It's like the skull bone, you know. And if a baby, I can remember my first baby especially, my first daughter was born, when she would be she's really tired, or she was starting to get sick, that place right there would just sink in on her, guys. Real deep down in there. And that's kind of what that reminds me of. And I've never seen one. But this girl, I'm telling you, I can't get over how big her head is. It's amazing to me. I never would have realized she was going to be this big. Her little mouth's kind of open a little bit. She could probably take like a modified pacifier instead of the magnetized one, because her mouth is slightly open. So probably instead of putting a magnet in, you could probably do just like a modified pacifier on her. Or you could put in a magnet either way you wanted. It'd be hard though to get that magnet, you know. You'd have to put it more, the way her mouth is made, probably more towards the bottom lip, the magnet inside, and then adjust the pacifier to where, you know, it's going to set right on her face. You could probably do that, and that's probably what I'll do, but you could also use just a modified pacifier. And when I say that, what I'm talking about is, guys, it's just a pacifier with the tip of it cut off, to where it's not so long. That's what I'm talking about when I say that. And we always go back over these. You gotta clean out the creases, guys, because this stuff will puddle up in those creases. And it's not going to look good if you do that. Some spots on it. I don't know what that was. Oh well, come off. So no big deal, I guess. But guys, this one is going to be up for sale. This is the one I'm painting. She's going to be up for sale. She will have rooted hair. I'm only going to root with the best hair, which to me, I'm not saying it's the best to everybody, but to me, the best hair in it is Slumberland Nursery Mohair. Now, I mean, you know, other people probably have different opinions about it, but that's just what I consider the best, and that's what I use on all of my dolls if I can get it. If I can get it, that's what I use, because I just love it. It roots good. It's very easy to work with. It's nice. It's soft. It's shiny. It styles great. I mean, it's just, I love it. It's just my favorite. And so this is what she'll be rooted in. She will be rooted in a dark hair. She'll have a dark hair. She'll be rooted in a dark. And that. So I don't know what this girl will weigh, because she is a pretty good sized kit. So we'll see when we get her all done up and we get to that stage, you know, and getting her all done up. And now I'm painting two kits at one time. This is my Aspen. I'm sorry, my Lucia. And then I'll be painting the Aspen too, the custom Aspen. This girl, though, will be for sale. And if nobody speaks for her, by the time I get her finished, if you're interested in her, I do take a $100 deposit while I'm working on her to hold her for you. If not, nobody speaks for her by that time, then she will go up on eBay for sale. So, but if anybody's interested in her, just let me know. I will take a $100 deposit. And then when I get her finished, she can pay her off, or we can set up payments, and she will be $500 because she's rooted. I charge $400 for painted hair babies, $500 for rooted hair babies. And sometimes if the kit's a bigger kit and more costly, I'll go up a little bit more on the price, because, you know, it depends. If that kit's really expensive, I'll have to go up some on the price on it. I mean, like if it was a real big toddler or something, you know, I would have to go up on the price, because, man, those things are big, and they're a lot more paint. They cost more. They're a lot more paint. And rooting the hair is a lot longer, plus it takes a lot more hair, because they're huge. So I would have to go up on price to that. I mean, a big toddler like that would probably run about a good sized toddler, one of the bigger ones. Now we're talking about one of the bigger ones. Probably, I don't know if I could do it for $600, between $600 and $700 probably. Maybe $700 on the huge toddlers. And especially if I rooted that hair, because that hair would take forever. Their heads are huge. But that's kind of how I price mine, as I do for the painted hair ones. I do them for $400 if they're, you know, just regular size babies. And this one's going to be, when it's finished, even though the head's real big and stuff on it, guys, this one's going to be set on McPherson's 19.5 inches long by the time you get the body. So it'll be between 19 and 20 inches long. So she's not going to be real big, huge, long-wise. It's just the head and stuff is so big on her. The head especially. The head's huge. I hope that her limbs, you know, come out proportion to her head size. Anyway, there's my first layer on her. And all that first layer that I'm putting on her, guys, is just because her skin tone is so light. I'm not neutralizing any. It's just so light, it doesn't matter. So I'm just putting a flesh layer on. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to have something underneath before I start doing my blue colors. Blue, if you're not careful, guys, blue will really saturate your the vinyl, and you can't get it out. You know, clean. Like if you made a mistake, is what I'm saying. You want to take it off. Well, I put this on, bake it on first, and then that way, if it, you know, it just comes off easier that way. And I bake this on. But it just keeps the blue from being right next to the skin. Sorry, guys, I'm burning up. I'm out here in my new workroom, and I don't have a fan out here. I'm going to have to get one. And cool it off in here. We're getting rain this evening, guys. A lot of rain, a lot of thunderstorms. And I don't mind the rain. I love the rain because I told my husband this evening when we went down to the barn to feed and milk my goats. I told him, I says, you know, it looked real rainy then, and we were getting some far off thunder. You could hear a far off thundering, and I told him, I said, well, I don't care about the storms. I don't like them, but I said, I sure do hope we get some rain for my garden. You know, because it's really dry. It's been dry here for a few days, and I'm talking super hot. Guys, we've had temperatures the last 3-4 days that's been up to like right at 90 degrees, and we don't have that, usually that hot of weather this early. Now, we have hot weather, of course, but it's on more towards like the end of July. Well, probably, no, the end of June. But just say July and August is our hottest months here where we live. And it does get super hot in those months, but it's just, the temperature is really spiked here. And now it's starting to rain some, so they're saying this next week it's supposed to be in the 80s, lower 80s. So that's a little bit more better than it's been being, because it's been being super hot. You can't even hardly, like, I went out on the porch the other day with my little dog and was letting him potty, and I took him out, and it was so hot out there. It was probably around 1:30. Oh my gosh, it was so hot out there, guys, you couldn't even get your breath. It was just super hot. So, anyway, this is little Aspen I'm working on. So I'm going to do him and Lucinda, paint them at the same time, because I have got my paints out, and I just might as well do them both. They both need painted, so I'm going to do them both at once. Now, I was, at one time, every baby that I done, I drilled the nose out. And I put felt behind the nose and all that stuff. But, you know, I don't do that anymore. I just don't, guys. I messed up several kits doing that. You've got to be really careful. And you got to really know what you're doing to do that. And, of course, when I first started on it, I had never done that. So I was careful, but I messed up several. And, you know, it's like scuff the end of the nose or scuff the top of the lip, or not bad, but just give it a scuff mark. Well, then I'd have to sell it at a reduced price, a boo-boo baby price, and all that. So I don't do it anymore, guys. Now I just leave it, and I paint in there, put paint in there and darken it up in there so it'll look dark in the nostrils, instead of drilling them out, because to me it just an extra step to do, and then I was messing them up too, so I thought, well, I'm not going to do it anymore. So I just got now that I paint up in the nostrils. Now I don't do that stuff. You know, we change as we go, guys. I mean, we start out painting one way, and then we wind up something totally different. You know, he's getting the same thing, guys. Just a layer of, first layer, just a layer of flesh. My flesh color that I make up. The first thing, just to give him a little color to start off. And of course, we will be adding more and more and more and more and more layers. But now I probably won't video all of it, guys, because it takes too long. And I've already done a painting series, so, you know, I'm sure you guys don't want to see that again. It's just basically the same thing. Okay, guys, that's 2 heads done, and I'm going to pop these in the oven on level 6 on my New Wave oven. And little... I don't know what is wrong with Aspen. He's not wanting to sit up. Well, he's just not going to, guys. But anyway, I will I'll update you as we go along, a video here and there. Got a hold of his face there now, and he fell over, so I'm afraid I'd have to lift my fingerprints on him. Go back over it again. But yeah. Anyway, that's my first layer, and I will continue doing the same things, guys, to the arms and the legs on both of these guys, and we will go from there. And you know, I probably won't video all of it, like I said, but I will pop in from time to time and do a video, chat with you guys a little bit. Okay, guys, I guess that's it, and I'll continue doing this. I'll bake this on a number 6 setting in my New Wave. That I think it's 265 degrees if you're doing it the other way. I do it in a different oven. I do for 8 minutes, and then I bring them out, let them totally cool. Once they're totally cooled, I will start with another layer. But in the meantime, while these are going, I'll be working on my legs and arms. But anyway, guys, I guess that's it. So If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, guys. Bring over as many people as you can. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a Reborn dog giveaway, and I will add the link to that at the end of this video. And, you know, just share it so everybody will know what's going on. I also do a monthly giveaway on the 1st of every month on some little small Reborn related items. So if you guys are interested in that, go back and find that video. Now, not this video, but go back and find the giveaway video. And enter on that. And, yeah, so ring the notification bell, guys, so you never miss an episode of mine. And if you like this video, guys, give me a thumbs up. Alright, guys, that's it. And I'll see you soon in a new video. As always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.